Welcome back, radiant soul of Leo. I'm Luna. And if these words have found you now, know that they are not just pixels on a screen, but a soft knock from the universe, calling you inward. You are standing at a sacred crossroads in your life, a moment suspended between what has been and what is quietly becoming. Perhaps you've already felt it. The strange stillness in your spirit, the slow drag of days that once felt full of fire. This isn't stagnation, dear Leo. It's sacred pause, a divine invitation to recalibrate your energy before the next great unfolding. Your soul is being asked to restore harmony between the two great rivers flowing within you. Your masculine energy that seeks to move, lead, and protect, and your feminine essence that listens, feels, and nurtures. These aren't opposites, they are partners. When brought into balance, they ignite a magnetic power in you that no longer needs to chase destiny. It begins to attract it. This moment is not asking for answers or even action. It's asking for presence, to breathe, to feel, to remember that your stillness is not weakness, it is the birthplace of your next rise. And from that center, we begin. Not everything deserves your light, Leo, and not everyone has earned the right to stand in your warmth. There are people, patterns, and choices that once fit a version of you that no longer exists. You may have held on out of loyalty, fear, or habit, but your energy is sacred, and the universe is gently asking you to reclaim it. When you give your time, your love, and your brilliance to things that drain you, you are dimming the very flame that was born to illuminate paths, not burn out trying to keep others warm. This is your permission to release, to let go of the connections that deplete you, the conversations that spiral into emptiness, the expectations that keep you playing small. The turning point you feel right now isn't just about leaving behind what hurts, it's about choosing what heals. And gratitude is the first step on that path. When you begin to notice even the smallest blessings, the breath in your lungs, the sun on your skin, the lesson hidden in the loss, you shift the frequency of your reality. Gratitude is not just a practice, it's a portal. It tunes your energy to the vibration of abundance, and from there, miracles don't just visit. They stay. And above all, Leo's self-love is no longer optional. This isn't the kind of love that waits for permission or performs for approval. This is the fierce, tender, non-negotiable love that says, I am worthy because I exist. When you begin to live from that place, not someday but now, life responds. The people, the opportunities, the peace you've been searching for outside begin to rise up to meet you. Because you're no longer chasing validation. You've become the source of it. And so, as we move deeper into this reading, hold this truth close. Anything that costs you your peace is too expensive. Let your love flow inward first. The world will catch the overflow. There is a quiet shift unfolding in your financial landscape, Leo. Not sudden like lightning, but steady like dawn. If you've been navigating delays, unfairness, or confusion around money, the energies now surrounding you are beginning to rebalance. What was once blocked is loosening. What once felt out of reach is slowly drawing nearer. The scales are tipping, not by chance, but because you've stayed the course through the storm. The presence of justice in your energetic field suggests that karmic correction is underway. If you've been underappreciated, underpaid, or overlooked, the universe has not been blind to it. Compensation in both tangible and intangible ways is finding its way back to you. But here's the secret. It responds to your alignment, not your anxiety. The more you ground yourself in gratitude and take inspired action with discipline, the more these financial blessings flow in, not as a fluke, but as a reflection of your readiness. This is not the time to doubt your worth or shrink your goals. It is, instead, the moment to refine your vision, to revisit your plans, to take your finances as seriously as you would a sacred ritual. Wealth, for you, Leo, isn't just about accumulation. It's about expression. It's about building something that reflects your values and sustains your joy. This is your invitation to treat money not as a stressor, but as a tool for greater alignment, freedom, and impact. Stay open to unexpected breakthroughs, a new stream of income, a shift in opportunity, a financial offer that reflects your true value. They may arrive when you least expect it, but they will arrive. And when they do, meet them not with fear, but with a clear yes, the kind that comes from knowing you are finally ready to receive. And as you move forward, Let these numbers guide you like small cosmic breadcrumbs. 6, 18, 30, 42, 54, 66. These are not just digits. They are symbols of harmony, opportunity, and divine timing. When you see them, take it as a whisper from the universe. You are on the right path. Keep going. In your professional world, Leo, a shift is stirring beneath the surface, and though it may arrive cloaked in discomfort or uncertainty, I want you to hear this from me clearly. It is not a threat, it is a threshold. I've seen this energy before. The tower standing tall in your field, not to destroy you, but to liberate you from what has quietly limited your growth. You may notice a sudden change in leadership, a project falling through, or even a deep urge within you to pivot towards something that finally feels true. Let it. Don't resist what's crumbling. Trust that it was built on outdated blueprints that no longer reflect the version of you that's awakening. The rubble is not an end. It's the beginning of something much more aligned with your purpose. This is also a time when divine connections are being woven in your favor. I sense new partnerships forming, ones that support your vision, not suppress it. You may meet someone whose skills complement your own, or receive an invitation to join forces on a venture that holds deep creative and spiritual potential. These opportunities won't come with loud announcements, but they will feel right in your gut. Listen to that quiet certainty. It's your compass. And through it all, hold your center, Leo. You are a leader, not because you dominate, but because you inspire. The strength card that shadows your reading reminds me, and you, that your true power lies not in force, but in unwavering belief. You know your worth. You know what you bring to the table. So don't let temporary turbulence make you forget the long road you've already walked, or the vision you carry in your heart. I say this not to flatter you, but to remind you. This moment is shaping your legacy. Stay committed to your integrity. Speak your truth with grace, and trust that what is being rearranged now is clearing space for a career that feels not only successful, but soulfully satisfying. When it comes to love, Leo, the energy around you feels like a storm that has either just passed or is about to arrive. And I want to tell you, neither is something to fear. In fact, this is sacred ground. You may be standing in the ruins of something that once felt unshakable. A connection that carried your hope, your trust, your heart. Or perhaps it's not fully broken, but trembling, cracking at the edges. The tower has appeared for a reason, and while it brings discomfort, it also brings truth. The kind of truth that clears illusion, shatters denial, and creates space for something more honest to emerge. If you've been trying to hold something together out of fear, guilt, or nostalgia, the universe is whispering, you don't have to carry this weight anymore. And yet, I feel it, and I know you do too. That thread, that unspoken bond, still pulsing between you and someone who once held your soul like a secret. The Two of Cups tells me that connection hasn't fully dissolved. Whether this person is from your past or standing right in front of you now, there's something there. Mutual, unspoken, waiting. But I won't sugarcoat it, Leo. This love can only grow if it is rooted in truth. This is not the time to play roles or bury your needs. The Justice card arrives as a call for balance, not just between two hearts, but between the love you give and the love you receive. If things have felt uneven, if you've been silencing your truth for the sake of harmony, this is your moment to reclaim your voice. Speak with clarity, not blame. Ask the hard questions. Name the feelings you've been hiding. That is how healing begins. And as you navigate this tender terrain, I want you to remember, you don't need to prove your worth to be loved. You don't need to earn affection through sacrifice. The right love will meet you as you are, not as you perform. If there is to be reconciliation, let it be built on new soil. If it's a new beginning altogether, let it be one where you don't dim your light to be seen. Whatever unfolds, I promise you this, you are not alone in this journey. Your heart is wiser now, your love is deeper, and what's meant for you will always find a way, not by force, but by resonance. So trust in the process. Love has not forgotten you. It's simply returning in a form that finally honors who you've become. When it comes to family and those closest to your heart, Leo, I feel a subtle ache in your field. as if something unspoken has been lingering in the background, quietly shaping your interactions. There may have been tension recently, a misunderstanding, a distance that feels deeper than words can reach. And while part of you may want to brush it aside, another part, the wiser, more intuitive part, knows that this moment is not just about conflict, but about clarity. Sometimes the people we love most are also the ones who unknowingly mirror back our oldest wounds. And when that happens, it's easy to close off, to guard your heart, to pretend it doesn't hurt. But Leo, I want to remind you that vulnerability isn't weakness. It's your pathway to deeper connection. The Tower's presence in this reading tells me that a shakeup may occur. A difficult conversation, a sudden realization, or a shift in roles within the family or friendship dynamic. But it's not here to break you. It's here to break open what's been buried for too long. You may find yourself reevaluating who truly supports you and where emotional imbalance has been tolerated for the sake of peace. Let me assure you, peace that comes at the cost of your truth is not peace. It's suppression. This is your moment to lovingly speak what needs to be said, to express your needs without blame, and to extend forgiveness. Not because someone necessarily deserves it, but because your soul deserves to be free from carrying old pain. The Two of Cups shows me that healing is possible, not just in romance, but in family and friendship too. There is someone who still wants to reach for you, who still remembers the warmth you once shared, even if they haven't known how to say it. If both hearts are open, there is space here for reunion, reconciliation, and renewed trust. Justice encourages you to create relationships that feel reciprocal, where your voice matters as much as your presence. This may mean resetting boundaries with love, redefining roles, or simply choosing to nurture the connections that nurture you in return. It may also mean letting go of old expectations and allowing people to meet you where they truly are, not where you hoped they'd be. Through it all, know this: family is not only blood. It's the souls who see you, who hold you in both your strength and your softness, and who are willing to grow with you. Whether your family is being reshaped, restored, or reimagined, trust that this season, though it may come with discomfort, holds the seeds of deeper truth, healing, and emotional maturity. When it comes to compatibility, Leo, the stars are gently drawing you toward those who not only see your light, but honor it. This season, your heart resonates most with energies that offer both passion and grounding, inspiration and emotional safety. Aries and Sagittarius, fellow fire signs, match your boldness, your drive, and your thirst for life's adventures. With them, there's an effortless spark, a shared language of courage and forward motion that can reignite even the dimmest days. But the universe also whispers that you need more than just fire. You need balance. Taurus and Capricorn step in with their steady presence, reminding you that love can also feel like a warm, stable home. They offer consistency, patience, and the kind of loyalty that earns your respect over time. With them, you can build something enduring, rooted in shared values and quiet strength. And then there are the water signs, Cancer and Pisces, tender, intuitive souls who feel you even when you can't find the words. They don't just understand your emotions, they hold them. In their presence, you're invited to soften, to be seen beyond the performance, to feel safe in vulnerability. Lastly, Gemini and Libra bring in the air, conversation, laughter, perspective. With them, your mind is stimulated, your creativity is welcomed, and your ideas find a mirror. They help you explore, reflect, and expand without judgment. But no matter the sign, what truly matters now is this: choose those who respect your emotions, who uphold fairness, and who are willing to meet you in truth. The relationships you build from here must nourish your spirit, not just excite it. And as we close this sacred message, let me leave you with two final gifts. Your lucky color today is radiant gold, a hue that mirrors the brilliance of your soul. Wear it, surround yourself with it, or simply envision its warmth filling your aura. Gold reminds you that you are a vessel of light, confidence, and divine fire. Let it guide your steps. And your mantra, Leo, hold it close, speak it softly or boldly, but let it root in your heart. My strength is not in how loud I shine, but in how gracefully I rise, again and again, no matter how many times I fall. Until we meet again, keep your flame sacred, keep your spirit sovereign. And never forget, you are the light Others remember when their skies go dark. And now, dear Leo, we've come to the closing breath of today's journey. But something tells me this isn't an ending. It's a beginning that has been waiting patiently for your readiness. You've stood bravely at the edge of change, peered into the unknown, and allowed yourself to feel, truly feel, the weight, the wonder, and the wisdom of this moment. That is no small thing. That is transformation in motion. So as you rise from this reading and return to your day, carry this with you. You are not behind. You are not lost. You are precisely where you need to be, walking step by step into a life that is finally matching the frequency of your soul. Let go of what no longer holds your name. Honor what lifts you. And above all, trust the unfolding. The universe is not rushing you. It is walking beside you, placing signs on your path and whispering, "You are ready now." If this message found a home in your heart, I would be honored if you'd like, subscribe, or share your reflections in the comments below. I read them with deep care, and I hold space for every soul that arrives here.